Hello and welcome to this episode of Jeff's DIY Garage. Here we are in my good friend He Xiaole's shop. We're here at He Auto and we're going to do some simple maintenance on my Camaro. Hi there, I'm Jeff. Ever since I was a little kid growing up in Michigan, I've been obsessed with cars. Now I get to explore the cars and culture of China. Come take a ride with me to Jeff's DIY Garage. This is one of the easier DIYs. You'll just need to remove the air intake and then you can get to the serpentine belt. So to remove this, you just need a flat head screwdriver and you can take it right off. If you have the stock air intake, there's a few more steps involved, but it's still just about as easy. To loosen tension on the belt, we use this 1/2-inch driver. It goes into right here. And this will loosen the belt and we can take the belt off. All right, so lifting up on this releases the tension from the belt and we can slide it off. Not easily, but it will slide off. And don't forget to draw a picture of how it goes because you know you're gonna forget. Crankcase, that's the AC pump. There is the, what's that, power steering? I'm not sure what that is, and the alternator with the tensioner in the middle. Okay, so it goes around there, around the alternator, through the tensioner, to the crankcase, past the air conditioning compressor, then this is the power steering, and it went back across there. Okay, there's my diagram. And you have to kind of slip it sideways to get it past the tensioner. Okay. All right. Belt is off. Here's the old one, and I just want to make sure that the new one is similar. Yes, they're about the same. So let's continue. Okay, so the first step was to take off the belt. Now we got to put it back on, but we have to follow our diagram and be very sure that everything is facing the right way when we put it back on. It's a little bit awkward because it has to go around the belt tensioner first. And to get it through there, you have to kind of slip it sideways. And as we do that, we need to make sure that everything is facing the correct way. Slipping it sideways past the tensioner. Now it's on the tensioner. Do you remember where it goes next? Good thing I do, because I have it on my diagram. Across there, and it kind of slides sideways through here, then around the alternator. That's very important. Gotta get the powers. Just about there. I'm going to release the tension on this and pull it up and around back onto the center. Where'd my light go? Light. Ugh, can't see anything. Huh. Light needs a recharge. Okay, let's continue working in the dark then. Pulling up on there, released the tension, and I carefully threaded it around the alternator. Check. Goes around the crankcase. Yes. Around power steering. Yes. Goes past the air conditioning compressor. Yes. And there we have it. I think we are finished. I'm gonna put this on, assuming we're ready, and start it up to make sure it runs. Reversing the steps, put the air intake back together. Let's give it a try. Okay, here we are, the last few steps. So I put the belt back on. I just have to tighten up these bands to make sure that I don't get an air leak. And then I'll start up the car and make sure that the belt's not squeaking and is properly aligned. Okay, make sure all of my tools are also cleaned up. These are not mine, so I have to put them back in their place. My diagram, save that for another day. And let's give it a go. Well, sounds like it's working. Everything in there is super smooth, even though you can't see it. Everything's turning, but I can see the alternators alternating. The power steering's power steering. And everything looks like it's good to go. All right, we're all done with this easy maintenance. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this inspires you to get out there and work on your own car. Get your hands dirty, a little bloody this time. Enjoy hanging out with some friends, and make your car even better each and every day. I'm just going to button some things up, and I'll see you next time on Jeff's DIY Garage. Thank you so much for watching.